Hi there, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm back again. This time we're going to have a bit of brawl fun. We're going to go play some Historic Brawl in Arena, and we're going to have a run with Jinnie Fay. Jinnie Fay, Jetmir second, if you don't know the card. If you create one on wall tokens, you may instead create that many 2/2 cat creature tokens with haste, or that many 3/1 green dog creatures with vigilance. So, how are we going to abuse this? Well, as you can imagine, there's lots of token generation in this deck, and it's basically that's what we're aiming for. We're kicking off with Legion's Landing for the vampires, which we can then hopefully, once we flip it, we can turn into cats and dogs if we need them. Elvish Mystic, Glamour Elves to ramp up a bit. Anointed Priest to gain some life when the tokens come into play, and we can embalm it, which gets really good with a couple of the other enchantments. Griffinary to gain the life, get some flying griffins. And then Intangible Virtues, give all our creature tokens +1/+1 and Vigilance anyway, raise the alarm. Spirit of the Companions in here to draw some cards. Dragon Fodder gives us Goblin tokens. Magda gives us treasure tokens, which we can obviously turn into cats and dogs if we need to, which is quite funny. Elvish Visionaries here, just for the card draw, but it really works well with Elvish Warmaster. Obviously when all the other elves come into play, and we've got a few, we get some elf tokens, so yeah, they become cats and dogs, which is quite nice. Incubation Druid, Paradise Druid, so we've got some more ramp. Prosperous Innkeeper for a bit of life gain and the treasure token. Ranger class for the level 2 ability, so whenever a creature attacks we get to put +1/+1 counter on it. It's quite good. I've included Thorn Lieutenant because I think people will target it and we'll get maybe an elf warrior or two off that. Emeria, Soul of Accord, so we can get it tapped down and get some soldiers to start with, and then maybe some cats and dogs later on. Arcane Signet and Mindstone for a bit of ramp, along with Celestus, Chromatic Lantern, and then the rest of the creatures: Inspiring Overseer, Priest of Laws, draw the cards, gain some life. Adeline's in here because she creates tokens when she taps, and they can become good, and she gets a power bump. I've included some Hondens. We've got Honden of Infinite Rage, Honden of Cleansing Fire, Honden of Life's Web, just so we can get the spirit tokens coming out every turn. I've also included one of the other shrines in here, which I can't spot off the top of my head at the moment. I'll find it. There you go, Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest, just so we get a little bit more mana ramp if we need it. Going back to the creatures, Zorn's in here, so when the treasure tokens come into play, we get extra treasure tokens, or maybe extra cats and dogs if we change them around. Colossal Majesty's in here for whenever we beginning of your upkeep you control a creature with power 4 or more, we draw a card. We'll be able to do that quite happily at some stage, I'm sure. Growing Rights, just for the mana ramp. Imperious Perfect creates elves eventually. Jeweled Feast gives us another token, a treasure token. Landmark Visionary for a bit more ramp and card draw. Reclamation Sage to destroy anything that's annoying us. Scoot Swarm, we start putting lands into play. We'll get a few of the copies of Scoot Swarm first, hopefully originally, and then as we start playing lands we'll turn them into cats and dogs, I would imagine. So that's pretty cool. Elvish Archdruid, Circle of Dreams Druid for the mana ramp. Battle for Brigand is so we can copy all the tokens and treasures or anything else we've got. And obviously we'll have a human and an elf with a bit of luck, or we'll have a cat and a dog, depending how it works out. Arcane Encyclopedia, just for a bit of card draw, just so we don't get stuffed, and obviously the Celestus does that as well. I've included March of the Multitudes because this comes down and gives us lots of tokens if we need them. The two cards I was talking about, Anointed Procession and Parallel Lives, are in here as well because they help us with our token creation. Felidar Retreat gives us a cat when we play a land. Honden I've spoken about. Smothering Tide gives us a treasure every turn. Leonin War Leader, because when it attacks we get some cats with lifelink, and obviously we can make them either big dogs as well, so that'd be quite cool. I think it works like that, I'm not 100% sure. Atushi for the treasure tokens mainly, but we could exile some cards and play them off and start next turn. Glittermonger, create treasure tokens, which, when we've got Jinnie Fay in play, we can say tap it, create a creature, which is cool. Fleetfoot Dancer, because we're in the right colours, and Trample, Lifelink, Hasting, quite good for 4 mana. Solemn Sim, just to fix our lands. Rabble Rousing gives us nice tokens as well, and obviously when we control 10 or more creatures we get to play the card we've hidden away without paying its mana cost, which is nice. Honden I've spoken about. Eldor Garderoth, so we got something a bit big with reach and can create beast or gain us life. Chances are this will be more life gaining card draw than the beast creation, but we'll see how it goes. And then Ancient Copper Dragon, because, you know, we want treasures, and that helps with our mana ramp, and also makes some turns, you know, when we deal damage. We can turn the treasures into cats and dogs, so fair play. Bootlegger Stash, so we can tap our lands eventually to make treasures or make cats and dogs. Tolliver's Huntmaster's just quite good fun, because when it attacks it creates a wolf tokens, we get a bit of fight, it's a bit beefy, and it works quite nicely with the Celestus triggers, so we'll probably flipping it in and out. Got Ancient Gold Dragon for the fairy dragon tokens it will produce, but when it hits, hopefully it'll just create cats and dogs of that many. And Old Gnawbone for some more treasure. Treasure becomes tokens, you know the score by now. And then the Great Henge, because, you know, big creatures must play the Great Henge. Whole selection of lands you'd expect, so Den of the Bugbears here as well to give us some lands. Goblin tokens if we need them. Castle Ardenvale so we can create humans as we need them. And that's really it. There's nothing really that exciting there. I've got Reliquary Tower, Field of Ruin in here just to help out along with Command Tire and Fable Passage. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to be back in a second, and hopefully we'll start a game. See you in a sec. Okay, we've got a game on. We're playing Buccaneers against Chandra of the Acolyte Flame. Okay, so and we've won it. So let's have a look. Thriving Buff is good. Temple Garden's fine. Yeah, okay, we'll keep this. Probably play. We've got a lot of green in the hands. We'll probably play Thriving Bluff on turn 1 and add green. Turn 2, pay 2 life, Temple Garden into the Prosperous Innkeeper, and then maybe Parallel Lives to turn after that. Because we'll have enough lands by then, so let's get on with it. Hello, my opponent's saying hello, so I'll say hello as well. Yeah, we'll be friendly. Temple Garden, pay 2 life, have the Innkeeper, get a nice treasure token. They haven't got anything in hand to stop it, because I suppose we'd have had a thing come up while the treasure token was being created. Mind Stone, makes sense for my opponent. Okay, Sundown Pass. We'll get Parallel Lives out now. We'll auto pay for it, and then next turn we'll get in for 1, because, you know, smack. Might as well while we're here playing the game. I'm guessing Chandra's coming down this turn, would be my guess. Maybe not. We're going to play Jeweled Thief next turn anyway, get a couple of treasures, and then next turn after that we'll look at Smothering Tithe maybe. Unless if we put another land, I'll be happy. Okay, Maniform Hellkite. This is the challenge. Let's play Smothering Tithe because I think that's probably the best call. We may now just die to Maniform. Are they going to pay the 2, or are they going to let me have the treasures? This is an interesting call from our opponent. Depends what they've... Nope, they've let me have the treasures, so that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Going to get hit for 4. 7 probably with the hasty guy. I'd really like to put an untapped land next turn just so I can drop Old Gnawbone down. I'm guessing this is going to give them a couple of elementals I'm expecting to appear now and get hit for 9, which will put me on 14. Nope, we're going to strangle Prosperous Innkeeper instead. Okay, so we're going to get hit for 10 I'm guessing, so we're now getting 2 of them. Yep. So it puts us on 13. Okay. Luckily all these things get exiled, they don't hang around anymore, so... not quite what we wanted. I think we're going to play Jetmir, we're going to play Jinnie, and then we're going to play the Jeweled Thief, auto pay. We'll have cats I think, and then we'll just get in and kill off Chandra, because that seems like a cunning plan at the moment, just to deal with that. Hopefully get another couple of treasure tokens here. They may pay 2, they could pay 2. No, they need 5 mana to recast their Chandra, so... Next turn, we'll do the Fleetfoot Dancer. and try and swing with everything. Decline. We'll just have the treasure tokens, thanks. We need the land. We really want to get old Gnawbone down, then we can do all sorts of things. So that's my plan at the moment. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know, but that's the plan. Okay. Crucible of Defiance. That surprises me. Chandra's Regulator. Okay, so you can get a 2/2 dragon. It means they're not playing their Chandra this turn, so I can't complain too much. And Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, so they're going to get it in the air for quite a bit. 3, they can get it for 9 in the air. We're probably going to be dead next turn unless we can find some way of dealing with the Maniform Drake. Hellkite, of course. Puts us on 4. Definitely can go with Fleetfoot Dancer next turn then, and go back up a bit. If we can find some way of dealing with this, I'll be a lot happier. Not what we needed. I think we have to do this, and I think we're probably going to be dead. So we'll attack with these. We'll hold the cats back just in case. Okay, they're going to take out. They're probably going to try and kill Jinnie Fay at this stage. I'm guessing they've got a pump spell. No, okay. Go back up to 8. We've got nothing we can do. Full 10. Okay, we're going to make a couple of dogs. That does then threaten lethal if they don't kill us this turn, if they tap out with everything. We'll have the doggies, and if they discard 2 and draw 2, we're going to get 2 more treasures and probably 2 more dogs, to be fair. We have hurt quite a lot for lands in this game. I mean, we are playing 37 in the deck, and only having 4 is a little bit frustrating, but hey hum. Are they discarding cards? This is the question. Oh, no, yep, okay, Tormenting Voice. Okay. The chances are we're going to die then, so I'd imagine they've got another spell they can play. But they have... Oh no, they've paid the mana. Okay. Having got the mana to equip this, we're going to take 7, go to 1. My opponents just realised they boo-booed because we had lethal on the board, so... Okay, not bad first game. I'm quite happy with that. I'll be back in a minute for the next one. See you in a second. Okay, we're back. Next opponent is playing Gyron, the Wise Mentor, and it's the Real ZX. Hi, the Real ZX, if you ever watched this video. Okay, we get to go first again. We've got green mana. Yeah, we'll keep this. We've got green here. We've got a couple of white. Green's important just so we can get Jenny down. And we've also got the probably turn 3 Jenny, turn 4 battle, start getting some cats. Obviously it depends what our opponent plays. Okay, we'll play this on the green side. Pass the turn. Blue? Okay, should have kept it on the red side. Oh well. We might Wreck Sage. If they play a ramp spell, we might Wreck Sage this turn. Nope, just going to play the Shepherd of the Flock. Okay. Play the Forest. I think we'll get down the battle while they're tapped out, just because it does help us with our token creation. Next turn we can get Jinnie Fay down and copy the tokens and get a load of cats as well, would be my plan. So So we get an elf before we get to our main phase. They can attack for 3 if they want to, they're not going to. There's the elf. There's Root Bang. Okay, let's see if Jenny survives or if we get countered. Nope, we survived. That's nice. We're not attacking. We'll hold our tokens until next turn. I have just noticed I didn't mention in the intro, Jenny is an elf, so he does trigger Elvish Warmaster as well. She does, I should say. But we'll copy these. That's nice. Choose any number. Doink, doink. Submit to. We'll have them as cats, I think. There we go. See? Nice little combo. We get the signet down, so we got the mana ramp on. And then we haven't got anything power 4 yet, but it's probably more. Let's play the War Master. We have got some elves that can pump up Jenny and Ku. We're not going to attack. We're going to hold back and see what they do in their turn. They could be doing Day of Judgment, Wrath of God. They've got a problem. They're trying to find green mana. Well, I suppose they've got Command Tower. The Commander may come down now. This suggests to me that we're about to lose all our creatures because they wouldn't attack with Shepherd of the Flock otherwise, because I could just kill it with a 1/1. I'm expecting something like, yeah, Realm Cloak Giant, there you go. Kills everything in sight. Take action. That's fine. I can understand that entirely. I think what we're going to do, because they're tapped out, so it gives us a bit of a window, we're going to play the Colossal thing, and we'll play Arcane Encyclopedia's Final Spirited Companion. I think we'll play Spirited Companion just so we can draw the extra card. We might get another land with a bit of luck. Okay, we've got a land warrior off which we can play. That's fine. That helps with the mana ramp. Their Realm Cloak Giant coming down is going to be a bit of a problem when it gets down. But hopefully we'll have got enough tokens built up by then that we can get on with it. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. You know, obviously trying to keep this going. Purely because I like having people here. I've got 32 subscribers here at the moment. If you can just give me a free follow, I'd appreciate it here. Likewise, come and watch me on Twitch. The Twitch link is down below in the video description, so go and click on that, chuck me a follow over there. I'm desperately trying to get up to 150 followers before my birthday in early October, so if you can do it, I'd really appreciate it. And likewise, you know, if you like what you see over there, if you see me on the stream, that subscribe button's over there as well, and I'll be happy for anyone. Anyone who does subscribe to the Twitch stream gets a little VIP badge that I hand out at the moment, so it's all good. We'll take 3. We're not going to block. That's fine. We're going to activate the Arcane Encyclopedia in a second and draw a card. Like now. There we go. 3 mana, draw a card, see what we get. Okay, Reliquary Tower's fine. Could really use some way of getting some. Let's see if we can find some way of creating some tokens, shall we? They are tapped out. No, we seem to be hitting mana after mana after mana at the moment. Oh well. It happens. We won the first game, as you saw. Yep, there goes Wash Away. Take action. Goes back out there. It's getting expensive to cast. No attacks. Okay, they paid 2 for the breeding pool. That's interesting. Okay, 1 mana, they're adventuring. Yeah, get 2 mana off this. 1 mana gives them 2 mana. That seems pretty strong. And there's the ape, which is going to fight something, and when it attacks, it's going to blow things up. Oh dear. We are most definitely in trouble in this game. This game is not going to go on for much longer. No blocks. Anything that produces mana would be really good right about, or anything that produces tokens would be really good right about now. We are going to lose to this though. We'll play the game out, but they're going to start attacking and blowing up my enchantments. I'd imagine all three of these will go over the next few turns. Yeah, Dragon's Guard's elite. They've got the City's Blessing, which means they can take an extra turn. Yep, there you go. Extra turn. Yeah, this game's over. We'll play it through, it's only fair. We're recording it for YouTube, so you can watch me lose, it's fine. Okay, there goes my card draw. No blocks, we'll take 10. We'll go to 9. They get an extra turn, they're going to hit us again. Blow up probably the Arcane Signet, I'm guessing, next from Colgan. Cogler, even, yep. Some +2/+2 counters on here, they get to copy it. More counters on here. On the bright side, this hasn't got trample, so we can stick Elvish Mystic in front of it. There you go, so I'm guessing Colossal Majesty, yeah, okay. Alright, we will have to sacrifice our creatures, we'll do it that way. We'll go down to 5. And yeah, that's game over basically. Yep, nothing we can do, too late on everything. Well, we'll play out the Elvish Arch Druid, we'll play out the Hideaway Land, but that'll get blown up anyway, so I'm not overly concerned. Put the Priest under it for what it's worth. But we are completely and utterly dead. Hey hum. I'd have been happier if this, yeah, there you go. Good game. We'll let them attack, do the things they need to do. And yeah, that's it. Probably kill my Rabble Rousing just to rub it in, yep. And we're done. Okay. Right, we're going to see if we can get another game in, and then see where it goes from there. Be back in a minute. Okay. Feather the Redeemed. Oh dear. Really starting to think that this Jinnie Fay deck needs some flyer removal in it, but we do get to go first. We do get to get the turn 1 land where else down, so I'm not going to complain too much, because we've got Command Tower. We can actually get Jinnie Fay down next turn as well, which isn't the worst plan in the world. Yep. Okay, let's get Jenny down. Okay, Arcane Signet. Does mean we probably lose next turn to Feather. Been on too many receiving ends of Feather decks, I really have been. Okay, let's drop this down on there. We'll get Parallel Lives down while we can. And then we'll just attack with Jenny. I'm imagining Feather's going to come down next turn. We're going to go with tokens into Hasty Dogs, I think. Okay, Electrostatic Field. Okay, they're not bringing... That surprises me. Lightning Bolt's... I can't remember if Lightning Bolt's in Arena or not, but they've got 2 mana, so they've probably got burn spells. Nope, Sky Knight. Okay. Scoot Swarm. Nice. Right, okay. Let's play a land then. No, we'll decline them, we'll have the tokens, and then we'll have the Incubation Druid. We won't attack, so it's pointless with Electrostatic Field. Skylight's going to come down and get us. Another land next turn would be nice. There's Feather. Okay, this is probably where we start losing heavily. Feather's really nice. It's just highly... I always find it to be one of the more competitive commanders, just not in here, but in general, EDH as well. Okay. Lock it with an insect. Take 1 from the Sky Knight. I'm surprised, yeah, we didn't have a way of ramping. Okay, we've got green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have some cats this turn. There's no point in having the other ones. Do we want more cats? Yeah, let's have more cats. And then we'll have Spirited Companion as well. Just to draw that card, because we might as well have it all. Okay, there's Gargaroth. That cheers me up. That gives me a blocker. Right, let's attack with all the cats. Yeah, we'll just attack with the Pussycats. We'll get in for 4 anyway. They can block 2 of them. Maybe kill one. Maybe kill them off with shock or something. Nope, just going to let it through. Okay, they're down to 18. A land next turn would be lovely, which puts us on the Scoop Swarm trigger, and we won't have cats and dogs, we'll have copies of Scoop Swarm, so any other land drops after that get very good very quickly for us. Defiant Strike, here we go. Right. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning next instant. Okay, Clever Lunamancer comes down. Harmonic Prodigy, okay. Defiant Strike might come back down again, hit one of these, I'm guessing. Nope, they're not attacking. Okay, that's kind of bizarre. I think we play the Gargaroth, purely because we can block Feather. I haven't got the mana. Oh, I have got the mana, so I've got a legendary creature in play. Might hold Ijano for now then. Next. No attacks. Nope, we're going to sit here and do nothing. So I've got white from here and I've got something from here, so I can do the 2 mana trick with this. I'm expecting Defiant Strike to be cast again, yeah. Ping me for another warp 2, I'm guessing. End the turn. Yep, Defiant Strike back in the hand. I mean, if these are 4 cantrips that pump toughness, we're in trouble, just so we're clear. We have got the Elder Gargaroth third to block, so we'll see what happens. Opponent's thinking quite heavily. Sorry. Just realised I left the cursor over the top of the Harmonic Prodigy. I know what that does. Okay, there's Defiant Strike. So that's another 1 damage we take. Doesn't make Feather any bigger though. It's unlikely Feather's going to attack at this stage because of the Elder Gargaroth. Okay, good for battle. Yep, okay, that makes Feather a bit bigger. We can still kill it with the Gargaroth and the Edgelano. This doesn't have trample, so we'll just put an insect in front of it. Yep, that's fine. Okay, that gives us the Scoot Swarms. We're not turning them, we're going to keep them as decline. We're going to have Scoot Swarms. Yeah, we'll attack the Gargaroth. We'll see. We'll draw a card. We haven't got much in our hand to do, so we might as well draw a card and see what we get. Okay, Sanctum's fine. Let's see what they block with. I'm glad this has Vigilance, so yeah. Okay. Lots of tricks coming out of Feather as usual. A little bit frustrating. Yep, we gain 6 life though, so it's not the end of the world. I believe this is that spell made it indestructible if I remember. Prevent all damage dealt to it this turn, yeah, okay. A little bit frustrating, but we'll get the Sanctum down just to help with the mana production. End turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can adapt this as well next turn, which is quite nice. Though we may well be dead. We're on 18, so we're not in 2. It's going to take a lot for them to do it. I mean, I'm just going to pass until the next turn. I'm not going to sit here and let these all go through like that. Oh dear. That's not great news. At least it doesn't have haste. I'm guessing we get attacked by Feather and... yeah. Okay. I think we have to block the Luna. We'll block it with Spirited Companion. There's no point keeping the Spirited Companion around. Resolve all. We'll definitely have green. Right. Prosperous Innkeeper. This is going to be a nice life gain turn. We'll have some lovely little pussycats, and then we'll play the land as well. Cat, cat, cat. Next. We'll risk attacking with Jenny. We'll go with all the cats. And the Jeweled Thief. Let's go. 13 attackers. Next. Attacking with 11 cats is quite difficult. I mean, they can block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this and this. 2 of these. We're still putting pretty close to dead, I think. Yep. Yep. So 9 cats getting through, 2 9s, 18, exacto mundo. So we won that one. Alright, we'll try and play one more. Let's see if we can go 3 and 1 with this instead of 2 and 1, which is a little bit sad. So we'll get one more in. I'll see you in a second for the next game. Pressed the wrong button for the start of this game, so apologies for that. my opponent's going first. Here's our starting hand. We'll keep this. Our opponent is playing Miram. I'm playing against my favourite legend of recent times, so this is going to be interesting. Enters tapped. I suspect we're going to go 2 and 2 then and get run over by dragons, but we'll see. I really need the ramp, so we're going to play the Incubation Druid. Probably, if it had been a different type of game, I'd have probably played Elvish Warmaster this turn and then played Incubation Druid, but because we're up against Mirroring. Okay, there's Galzeth. This looks very familiar to a deck I posted a deck link about deck tech on a while back. They're going to be drawing lots of cards. Let's get Smothering Tithe on the go, just so we can get the extra mana. Then next turn we'll get a treasure. Yeah, we're going to play the Plains. We'll play Elvish Warmaster, then play Jenny. There's Miriam. We're in trouble. Hit for 3 in the air. Okay. Let's play the land out. We'll drop the Elvish Warmaster now, and then we'll play Jenny. We'll have a hasty dog. We're not going to attack. Let's get dog down. We need the bigger stuff. The plan for next turn is if I probably should not have done that. Ancient Copper Dragon. Okay, 2 Copper Dragons. Yeah, we're in a whole world of hurt now. We really are. I think we're going to need this. I don't think we don't survive next turn anyway. 6, 12, 18. Yeah, we're dead. Well played. Alright, we'll concede that one. There's no point in sitting through it. They're just going to hit us in the air with all the dragons. So, yeah. Okay. Not the best thing I want to see in the world, but alright, we'll try one more. We'll go for the 3. Well, I was going to try one more. I've just realised what the time is here in the UK, and I've got things I need to do. So, we'll have a look at the deck just to wrap it up. There we go. It kind of worked. 2 and 2. Miriam's a really good deck. We all know that. It's my favourite deck. I've got it built on here as well, and I've got a video further down somewhere if you want to go and watch that. Jinnie Fay is fine. I think it's actually better if you're playing the other version I've got built. I've got Jetmir built somewhere. There you go. It's probably better in Jetmir. It's not. I don't think. If you can get the ramp on quickly and get them all tokens out, it may be better. I've probably built the deck a little bit roughly. I might have a think about it, but I think Jinnie Fay is really good in the Jetmir deck purely because of all the extra stuff you get with Jetmir. So it's worth a try. It's a bit different for a Brawl video, but I hope you enjoyed it. So I'll leave the deck list down below as well. So go and have a look at the deck list. That'll be up on MTG Goldfish, just in case you have it blocked at work like I do now, which is really upsetting. Go and have a look at the deck list, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you can. Come and follow me on Twitch. As I say, I'm trying to get up to 150 followers before my birthday in early October, which I'd really appreciate. We're sitting at 104 at the moment. Anything you think I've missed in this deck, let me know in the comments down below as well. And I can always come back to it and do an updated video later on if people like it. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll enjoy the next video, or hopefully even more, I'll see you on Twitch sometime soon when I'm streaming again. Take care. Bye.